Welcome to my channel. My next request is another group that's new to me, Phil Coulter, Coulter and Friends. And the name of the song is For Those in Peril on the Sea. And the requester wrote for a name, No. No, I'm not going to tell you who I am. Okay, but I'm going to put no requested this. Oh, I love my viewers. I really do. You guys are so much fun. That's why I have to thank you every time, because you just make life so enjoyable. I just have so much fun doing this, and it's all because of you, so thank you. I always put the artist links in the description of their playlist so you can support them as well. But I put the link to the song I'm reacting to in the description of the video. I'll also put a link in there from Wikipedia if I can find anything that's relevant. And I always put a link to the reaction request form so you can request reactions. My channel is growing like crazy. All of a sudden it's accelerated. I'm almost up to 3,500 viewers, and I have almost 3,500 requests in the queue. So if you divide that by 6, that gives you an idea how long it's going to be before I get to your request today. If you make it today, it's going to be 1.5 to 2 years. That's just the reality of it. I appreciate your patience. If you should happen to ask for one in the comments, though, I'm just going to reply with a link to the form, because you have to fill out the form to make your request. That's how they get honored. So this is Phil Coulter and Friends. And it started up. I don't understand this. Why does it start sometimes and not others? Phil Coulter and Friends singing For Those in Peril on the Sea. Well, if you've ever been at sea, and I have not, even though I was a sailor, I have to tell you that story. Uh, I spent 6 years in the Navy and never set foot on a ship. I know some of you will not understand that. You'll say, how can you be in the Navy and not be on the water? Well, the work I was doing was all shore-based. So, 6 years, never set foot on a ship. Funny part is, when I was getting ready to get out, the detailer that was trying to get me my orders for my next assignment, should I re-enlist, he got all excited. He called me up and he said, listen, he says, I can get you recruiter duty in your hometown for 2 years. And I laughed and I said, you know what? Since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, all I ever wanted to do was go in the Navy and see the world. I've been in the Navy 6 years, haven't seen a thing. If I wanted to stay in, you couldn't take the present orders that I have, which was to a tin can, a destroyer, away from me. But I don't want to stay in. Kind of funny. Every time I tell that story, people laugh. They say, how is that even possible? How can you be in the Navy and not be on ships? But I was for 6 years. But every sailor knows that song. Lord knows how many sailors have died at sea. Tons and tons and tons of them. For lots of different reasons. Weather, malfunctions, wars. Lots of reasons why you die at sea. That's an old hymn. That's been around a while. And it has a lot of meaning to people that go to sea, because they know that anytime they go out past the end of the harbor, they're putting their lives at risk, and they could die at any time, and yet they go. It says something about their bravery, doesn't it? Their courage. You know, I pray that God will just watch over you and build a fort around you and keep you safe, and that you can live your life in peace and in joy and in abundance the way He's promised. And I pray that same thing for every person that you love. This is the Vietnam Era Vet out.